Okay, what?
Ash! Are you...
What happened? Did you get jumped?
Everyone stop.
Well, it's complicated and...
Everyone. Thank you. Now, I think it's about time some explaining took place.
Ash, what were you thinking?
Clearly he wasn't.
Like some people we know.
Oh, you...
Cat, just calm down.
Enough. Clearly, I'm the one who wasn't thinking when I asked mere children to aid us in our time of need.
They aren't mere children, sir. You of all people should know that. No disrespect, of course, sir.
No, I understand. Well, Ash, will you explain what happened?
What other explanation is there? Kay's right, I was attacked.
Somewhere in the hills, those hazy days I do remember. We were running still, had the whole world at our feet, watching seasons change. Our roads were lined with adventure, mountains in the way couldn't keep us from the sea. Here we stand, open arms. This is home where we are, ever strong in the world that we made. I still hear you in the breeze, see your shadows in the trees, holding on, memories never change.
Ash was attacked? Oh man, that would explain the bruises.
You see, I saw Cyrus. I know Harper and I weren't supposed to follow him, but, well, that's the main reason why I left her. I didn't want Harper to get involved and possibly hurt as well.
But you put yourself in unnecessary danger, and...
I saw an opportunity and tried to take it. I understand that yes, I should have informed you guys about my position, and, well, maybe I shouldn't have confronted the guy. I didn't really mean to, but I think he somehow knew I was following, and so he led me into an alleyway.
You had no way of escaping.
Well, yeah, that's almost how it went. I tried to defend myself using my training, but
But you were outmatched.
yeah, long story short, I fled, and, well, got lost in the city. I lost my phone and stun gun and couldn't find any of you guys.
Probably because we were busy looking for you in your area. You probably wandered out of yours.
You're lucky Cyrus didn't take the phone and stun gun. If we'd taken them, we would have known where to look.
Yeah, I understand that. Lieutenant, sir, I'm sorry. I know I kind of acted rashly.
Not kind of. You did. And as Agent Zari said, you put yourself at unnecessary risk. You jeopardized the mission and forced everyone else to stop theirs in order to look for you. But I do understand how, given your background, you didn't want to trust anyone else. I also believe you when you say you didn't want to endanger Harper. Yes, you had the right intentions, but you still endangered her by leaving her on a crowded, not to mention noisy, city block all alone.
I guess I never really thought of it that way. I'm sorry.
I think, Ash, you need to learn to work with the team. We are supposed to communicate with each other, be there for each other, and bear everyone's burdens as one. Loners are not welcome in this field, or at least in your squadron at this moment. If you had more training, perhaps I'd consider that option, but certainly not now.
I understand, sir, and again, I'm sorry. I'm also sorry that I blew our mission.
Well, not completely. I was able to gain some information from Priscilla Varkov.
Wait, what?
That brings me to you, young lady.
Great, here we go.
I'm very disappointed in you, Katrina. Not only did you also exercise extreme carelessness, but you showed pure malice through your actions as well.
What?
There was no reason for you to corner Varkov. There was no reason for you to threaten her. And there was certainly no reason for you to violently render her unconscious.
Of course there's a reason. She told me about the Society's plans. Something on a global scale, remember?
And once again, your intentions may have been right. But your way of accomplishing them is inexcusable. As we have no place for loners, we have no place for revenge seekers, Miss Katrina. We are an orderly group of agents who wish to do our jobs in a professional manner. Unnecessary violence is unwelcome.
Yikes, kills to be Katrina right now.
She made the choice, though.
Yeah, but man.
But
But
I'm sorry, but until you exercise more self-control, I'm suspending you from any further missions.
What? You can't do that.
And nobody here, Katrina. The lieutenant will do as he pleases.
We cannot have loose cannons for agents, Miss Katrina. Until you show that you are not one, I cannot have you participating in any other assignments.
But Ash...
Will have the same punishment if he follows in your steps. But if he does not, all I wish for him to have is more training with the group. Take note on that, Zari.
Already have, sir.
With that, this conversation is over. If you'll excuse me, I have some paperwork and reports to get through.
How dare he... Ah!
Let her be, Zoe. She's going to need some time to cool off.
Right.
Oh my word. This whole thing is a mess. A complete mess. So many things went wrong. So many people endangered. If only... Ash?
Yeah, Eden?
Why did you do it?
Do what?
Don't play dumb with me. I know you too well to know that you had other intentions by following that guy.
What are you talking about? I'd never...
Never try anything? No, you would. You were hoping to. I know you hate the society, Ash. Maybe even more than Katrina does. You were hoping to teach that guy Cyrus a lesson.
Well, okay, you got me there. I won't exactly deny it.
Weren't you just listening to Lieutenant Matthew?
Whoa, I've never seen Eden like this.
Me either.
Of course I was listening. I'd be stupid not to.
Then why do I think you'd do it again?
Do what again?
I don't know. Beat up a Scarlet operative? Leave us to follow your own lead? Maybe even...
I already told you that I'm not leaving Eden.
You say that now, but I can see something else in your eyes, Ash.
Oh, what's it telling you?
That even after what Lieutenant Matthew said, you'd still kill for another chance to hurt the society. Hurt one of its members.
Wouldn't you? After what they've done to us?
Well, maybe, but only in the name of justice. Only because it's what they deserve after what they've done and orchestrated.
Well, same for me.
No, here's the difference, Ash. You're doing it all just for revenge. You want to see them hurt. See them hurt the same way they hurt us. Not in the name of justice. Not because we don't want them to do it to anyone else. Only because of your own reasons.
What's your point?
Like Lieutenant Matthew said, there's no room for loners on this team. And as I noted, I think you're willing to be one, Ash. If it means you get a chance at killing the society, if it means you get to make them hurt and regret what they did.
Eden, you're not making sense. What's wrong with my reasons? What's wrong with wanting to hurt the organization? You said yourself that they deserve to be stopped, to be brought to justice, to be destroyed.
Yes, but by doing it the right way. Working as a team. Making sure we stay focused on the justice and not the revenge.
Guys, this is like their first fight.
First fight?
As like a couple.
Whoa, are they...
I mean...
I am staying focused on doing the right thing.
Not if you keep doing what you did today. Leaving Harper behind when you could have just told everyone. Yeah, why didn't you tell anyone? Because you knew we'd hold you back. You knew we'd keep you from taking your anger out on that guy.
That's not true.
It is. It totally is. I see it in your eyes, Ash. Why can't he see it? Why can't he see how dangerous of a path this is?
You really think I'm that low of a person?
I'm worried about you, Ash. Like that conversation we had. You said you want to make the organization pay. But I'm afraid that that's all you're focused on.
Of course I don't want this society to victimize anyone else. That's all this is about.
Is it, Ash? Is it?
Yes.
I'd almost believe you. Except for the fact that you hesitated.
Please. You can't act so high and mighty as if you don't want revenge either.
I know. It is hard. That's why I'm glad I have Zoe, Finn, and Kay who don't have the past that I have. They keep me sane. They help me remember why we're here. I'm just saying, Ash. The actions you displayed today, they show that you're willing to leave people behind and out of the loop if it means getting payback.
I already said I was sorry for leaving Harper.
I'm not talking about Harper. I'm talking about the rest of us. You could have, but you didn't.
Wow, yikes.
You think they'll be okay?
I think so. Ash is stubborn for sure, but I think he likes Eden too much.
You think Eden's okay? Maybe I should check on...
No. Give Eden some time alone. She's clearly got a lot on her mind. I think something else really sparked that argument than anything else.
Really? I could just...
No.
Fine. I'm gonna go check on Katrina then.
Be my guest.
Stupid words. Stupid lecturing. Ugh! I literally got them intel. Why didn't anyone appreciate it?
Hey, Katrina. Want a sparring partner? Katrina?
What? Oh, no. Not really.
I don't think that dummy is much of a challenge.
No, it's not. But it lets me beat it up without protesting. Can't say the same for you.
Yeah, sorry. I'm not gonna let you do that.
So, if I turn you down, you're just gonna stand there like a poor lost puppy?
Well,
Fine, make yourself useful. Besides, you probably need the training too.
Now we're talking. Dinner will be ready soon.
Not hungry.
Oh?
Yeah. And for one, I'm not joining a bunch of jerks who didn't defend me at all.
Hate to break it to you, Cap, but the lieutenant's right. You were a little careless.
I don't need the lecture again, O'Neill.
Don't you think knocking Varkov out was a little over the top?
Nope.
She wasn't even too deep in the society, though.
Doesn't matter, she's still associated with them. And besides, I got us info. Why is no one acknowledging it?
Well, it is kind of vague.
Not really. Admit it, I was able to come through where Ash failed. Weakling he is.
Weakling?
He was probably too afraid to do anything to that guy. Wasn't ready either.
I don't think...
Don't go defending Ash when you can't even defend me. We literally had the same situations.
But you acted differently.
Shut it. I see nothing wrong with what I did. Hybrids, why is it so hard for everyone else to see?
Maybe because...
I wasn't asking for your opinion.
Of course you weren't.
You know the one thing about that practice dummy? It's silent. Maybe take a note or two from it.
I mainly came out here to...
Silent, remember? Or I'll knock your lights out too. Please, I'm way too annoyed right now.
Oh...
You all right?
I don't know, to be honest. Was I wrong to bring all that up with Ash? He didn't seem to like it.
What's up? You're usually not one to start arguments.
I wasn't trying to. I guess it was kind of one of those instances where I had my thoughts and feelings worked out, but not my words. When it came down to it all, I didn't know how to explain everything.
I've been there before. Something's bothering you.
Yeah. I don't like how Ash acted today. Like I said, I know him better than he thinks. Yes, he didn't want to get Harper involved, but he didn't want us to get involved either. I'm just worried he'll lose himself.
Lose himself?
This is a dangerous game we're playing, Zoe. I wasn't kidding when I said that you, Finn, and Kay keep me sane. You guys don't have histories with this society. You haven't been scarred by them. But the rest of us who have, it's hard not getting caught up in everything.
The revenge idea?
Yeah. Zoe, I hate the Scarlet Society. I hate everything they do. But I know I have to keep myself in check. I know that if I let my hatred consume me, it'll cloud my judgment. It'll take first priority in my mind. It'll become an obsession, and I don't want that.
But you're afraid that could happen to Ash?
He doesn't have the same limits that I do. He's more rash, more driven. He doesn't see the dangers of walking the path of hatred and vengeance. It's just... the hard part is... I care about Ash. A lot. Way more than I ever thought I could. Or would. I don't want to see him go down that path, Zoe. If he goes too far... well... there's a point of no return, if you get what I'm saying.
He hasn't chosen it just yet.
No, but as I said earlier, his actions showed signs of it. I know the way he thinks, especially after being with him in those simulations. And I can try to help him see the danger, But if he chooses not to listen...
Then he's gone, down that path of darkness. And you don't want that in your future, do you?
No. As much as I like him, if he starts to go that way, I can't tolerate that. I've already made that decision.
That's why you gotta help him as much as you can, Eden. Do what you did today. Tell him when you don't agree with something he did. Tell him why. But try to show him your perspective.
Yeah, but as I said myself, I'm trying to stay sane too.
And that's what I'm here for these talks. When you need to pick me up, I'm here, bestie.
Thanks, Zoe. You're a great friend.
I try to be. But that being said, I know that you're already aware of Ash and how he can be. So I'm just saying, be careful. I'm glad you've given yourself limits and you say you're not going to settle if things don't seem to be working out. But stay strong. Stay strong, Aiden.
I'll try, Zoe. It's just not always easy. But enough about me. How have you been? How was your time in the city earlier?
Well, see, at first I was a little nervous, but...
I've completed my report, sir, and I think I've decided on final course of action. I'd just like your approval.
Of course, sorry. Go ahead.
Retraining, sir. I feel like almost everyone needs a lot more training before they're put back into the field. I almost think we should have put them out there today.
I don't disagree with you. I felt as if we were out of options, though.
I don't disagree there either, but going back to what I said, I like to retrain them in reconnaissance and self-defense. They clearly need more work in that area.
Sounds good, Agent Zari. Anything else?
Just a simple question. What do you personally think of the information Agent Katrina uncovered, sir?
It's perhaps believable. I wouldn't be surprised if the Scarlet Society is planning something devastating. But until we can gather more information, I'm not calling anything.
Of course, sir. Well, I'm going to review some training material before dinner. Enjoy the rest of your evening, sir.
Hey, honey. How are you doing?
All right, I guess. Watching the sunset?
Yes, beautiful, isn't it?
It is. When are you going on assignment?
Soon, I believe. I personally think Matthew is trying to keep me here as long as possible for fear that I'm still unstable and weak. But I'm ready to go out there. How are all you doing? I heard they found Ash. Is he alright?
He's okay, but I'm just a little worried about him.
Worried? How?
Just worried. About something like that happening again. He got jumped, you know.
I wouldn't be surprised if you all get more training. I personally think you all need more.
I'm not going to argue with you there. I think we need more training too. Some of us more than others. Well, I'll leave you to the view. I want to find Katrina and try to talk to her.
See you later, honey.
Ash, what am I going to do with you? Another thing about that dark path, someone always gets hurt. Whether it's someone close to you or whether it's yourself. And that's the thing, all of us have already been through so much. I don't want anyone else getting hurt. But if Ash endangers anyone else by pursuing these opportunities for revenge, then I can't consider a future with him. I just can't. If he won't listen to me, or to reason, or to anyone else trying to tell him, then I just can't. As much as I care about him, if his actions harm anyone else, like Zoe, or Finn, or Kay, or my mom, I can't. Please, Ash, please listen to reason.
You're late.
Ran into a slight problem, but it's been dealt with.
Problems are unacceptable. Not with our plan so close to completion.
Ah, but the problem is an interesting one.
Oh?
Yes. Just say that one of your projects lives.
Who? Which one? How?
I want to know how the plans are going.
That's none of your business. You're most definitely not a high enough rank to know all the details.
He shouldn't know any details, none unless I say so.
Varian?
I call the shots, Enola. You and Oliver are only lucky enough to be considered business partners. You should be grateful for that.
And where does that leave me?
You are the lackey.
Why you?
Fine. I'll give you a small update. In thanks for your other work, even though it wasn't that much. We're beginning phase 1.
So soon?
Yes, we are. The world's ready for it. We are ready for it. Spread the word. It all starts now.